Alqubit, IT as an expression of art.
Hello, welcome again to Alqubit. My name is Borislav Atachev and I am the founder of Alqubit. This will be the first video on completely different from all previous videos. I am beginning my technology content pillar with video production, and today I will show my personal list of the best TCP/IP books, which during the last 20 years I have been studying constantly. You can never learn TCP/IP enough. So you study, reach the certain level, and after that you have the awareness, but obviously if you don't use the flags, you forget the details. So I have very exciting list. I have created it during the years, especially when I signed up to the university in Milan for system security. There was one book only that was using, which in my opinion wasn't so good, too much academic but less understandable. And I began to expand, as always, to overinvest, and I have expanded my library like crazy during the years. So TCP/IP has around, I think, 20 or 30 books max, which are absolutely the Bibles of TCP/IP. No one is from Cisco. I have the list that I have prepared on my Amazon account, which will be available. I will share it in the video description, which the description is available not on all the platforms. It will be available on LinkedIn for sure, on Facebook, and on YouTube. On X, there not copied the descriptions, and on Twitch as well. The description are missing. So this is quite long list. The books are, some of them are quite expensive, but they are absolutely gold in order to understand the books. I started in, my mouse is leaving me. What is Content Networks? My mouse is doing whatever. Let's return here to us. So there will be no mouse. Probably I'm too far from my server. It is losing pieces. So I have here all the physical books near me. I'm watching today. I have installed 1080p monitor I'm constantly in confusion which camera is that, but today I will look downward. Tomorrow I will have a great update again to speak about the cinematic video set. I will install here a camera monitor with the output scene, so I'll be absolutely with maximum control that I was constantly losing here and there. So about the books, let me switch the scenes. I'm from productional level, bit by bit, going a little better. So the best of the best, the Bible, absolute Bible of all the books about TCP. The enormous best of the best is this book. Everyone should have. This is an art of knowledge, and a little bit it's my property. When you do something, to do it holistically. Richard Stevens, he's passed away a few years ago, but his work is an exceptional quality from the every standpoint of view: exposition, details, quality. He has chosen. This book is an experience of TCP. It's not only for study. I will show you. I have other. I have, for example, not the original edition, but the Indian, done in other format and with other paper. It's not the same. It's completely different. You have to have this book. Whatever you do. It was quite expensive. I have no idea if I have here still the ticket. I bought this. On every book I have written when 8th of May 2008. 2009. So it starts with the pages of the headers and some reference about an architecture, and during the entire book it makes reference for those for clearness. The paper is an art. It looks like real Bible. It is quality at its highest level on every detail. It is an experience of TCP. And I'm suggesting to have this one, the only one, first and unique edition. The volume 1, edition 2 is done not by Richard Stevens, because he was already passed away from another person, and there is visible missing the point of the details of the cure of the material. Many things has been deleted from the second edition of the first volume. There are 3 volumes. I have the 3 of them, but they are different things. This is the TCP. TCP Illustrated Volume 1, The Protocols. Richard Stevens. with this thing that it seems like Pink Floyd. And it is all the details about the TCP how it was in the 90s. Introduction, link layer, internet protocol ARP, reverse ARP, ICMP, ping, trace route, IP routing dynamic, but it is at the least to study with how the connections are instaurated, everything. It is absolutely a delicious book. You have to have it. And this is the state transition diagram, which is a reference basically for TCP/IP. This is the best of the best. It is the Bible. You have to have it. Richard Stevens. It's present on my list. The second edition of this book done by certain Kevin Fall with foreword by Vince Cerf, which is the internet pioneer. And it is updated, but it's not the same thing. Absolutely not the same thing. And there are more updated arguments, surely, for sure, but it's not the same experience. Here there is IPv6, a little bit more things, more updated, not super updated, but a lot of stuff. Those books cannot be studied in 1 month or 2. You need a year to absorb, at least. And to understand it, it takes a decade. I'm not kidding. To absorb really TCP/IP, you need a decade. And different books. There is no perfect books with TCP from which you can learn TCP/IP. There are a plethora of books. Each and every one has some little chapter that has the big picture, on which piece by piece of the puzzle. And reading all the books, you need to do the research. And the TCP/IP is not to learn the subnetting. I have studied it for more than 20 years. I'm learning and after that I forget it. So it's not that. It's the concept of the entire suite, how it works, and how the layers are encapsulated. And it is extremely fascinating. And this is more massive than the original version. But in my opinion, is missing this level of the original quality, and it becomes a more normal book of TCP/IP. But it's always the Bible. It is the updated Bible. And this is... I had The Indian, when I had the apartment in London, I missed certain books, so I have different of them. Two books, even three sometimes, based on where I was and I needed the book, but I didn't have it, so I had to buy it. So this drifting colors comes from the RGB that I was that I'm having here, a lot of colors. My face is constantly yellow. And the Indian is obviously super cheap if you can buy, but the quality is inexistent. The paper is only to touch it. It's not readable. When you have the book without quality, it's not readable. But it is the second edition, Kevin Fowler, Richard Stevens, the same book as previous. This was auto-proclaimed the second edition, but not official, from the Stevens book, and it is very high quality. Walter Goralski. Now it has the second edition of this. Quite expensive, if I remember. And it is present, I think, in this for sure, but the second edition. It starts with the concept of the quality of the original book of TCP/IP, with the same concept of exposition, and it is extremely high quality book. It is very good to have. And the version 2 is updated in content on something. But